Hey, how's it going, guys? Dalton here with another video on the YouTube channel, and in today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, we're going to be finding out what happens if we save and loot Hosea in the Banking of the Old American Art mission in Chapter 4, where Hosea unfortunately does pass away due to the Pinkertons shooting him. But I wanted to find out if we could save and loot him, and knowing and all, you can actually loot him, and I'll show you guys how in a minute. But this all starts where Hosea actually comes up with a plan to rob the Lemoyne National Bank, which is a kind of a tip that he told Dutch in Chapter 4, letting him know that it's a good idea and we should execute this properly, which gave him a few weeks to actually work this out and find out if it's worth robbing. And they finally go along with Dutch's plan and Hosea's plan, and we end up robbing the Lemoyne Bank. Well, things seem to go really smooth at the end of it, or at the beginning of the bank robbery, as the gang, hitches their horses up and they're getting the wagon ready, just getting ready for Hosea and Abigail's distraction. Everything seemed to go smoothly until this cutscene actually occurred, and I'll be showing you guys that as we get on into this video. But really, pretty much it's just you actually going in the bank, looting the vault, and kind of taking the money. And then once again, this unfortunate cutscene actually happens. I'm going to show you guys how the mission first starts, and then I'll be showing you guys the second cutscene of how Hosea ultimately dies. So take a listen to this right here.
The bank. Karen, Tilly, Abigail, I sent them all. They all say the same thing. There's no more than one armed guard. And the police? It's a city, there are police, but as far as we can tell, the patrols will all be going this way when Abigail and I cause the diversion. That's the opportunity.
What do you think, Arthur?
I don't see we have a lot of choice. We linger around here, we know we're dead.
But the plan?
We got a decent bunch. We know how to fight. The city cops don't seem so tough as long as we move fast. I reckon doing it in the day with a distraction. If that's what Hosea is saying, it's as good a plan as any.
I think I agree.
We do it at night. There's the drama of just getting into the bank. Can't do that silently. They'll pick us off far easier.
I know. I'm just making sure.
Every plan is a good plan if we execute it properly. Every problem we had was because we did not execute properly. Even Blackwater, from my understanding.
You're right. Let's rob this bastard. Everyone, get ready. Look smart. Travel light. You got everything, Arthur?
Sure.
So, we rob ourselves a bank, and within 6 weeks we're living life anew in a tropical idyll, spending the last of our days as banana farmers. Let's get out of this godforsaken place and go rob ourselves a bank!
Get out of here!
We got trouble! Looks like the law!
Come on! Let's go! Okay.
Think we got a problem out here!
Come out! It's over!
Shit! Abigail!
Dutch! Get out here! Get out here now!
Someone must have squealed.
Never should have gone after Bronte, Dutch.
Mr. Milton? Let my friends go! Or folks, they are gonna get shot unnecessarily!
Your friend? Why would I do that?
Come on, Milton!
It's over. No more bargains, no more deals.
Mr. Milton, this is America. You can always cut a deal.
I've given you enough chances.
Come on!
No! God damn it!
There's your deal, Dutch.
Hosea.
There you guys have it, that kind of the sad moment where we unfortunately do not see Hosea anymore. And you guys will notice on the bank side of the front door, you'll notice that you see an X, and that is actually Hosea dead on the ground, if you probably didn't know that. I'm sure a lot of you guys did, but that's kind of how it all starts, and that's kind of how things go wrong here, when things were going very so smoothly. And after that, Dutch kind of asks Arthur to come over here as he's done thinking, and he has a plan. Now this is actually where we get to loot Hosea's body, because originally you can't just jump out the bank windows or the doors, they've got them pretty sealed, and the Pinkertons have those pretty guarded, which you would easily get shot, and it's not even possible to jump out the window or the doors. But Dutch pretty much tells Arthur to blow a hole and take dynamite and blow a hole to the wall and get outside and get up to the top of the roof to cover the gang so they can automatically get away on the roof and run away out of Saint Denis, and that's kind of things where it currently stands. So Arthur does happen to blow up the dynamite here, as you guys can see here, and this is kind of where we can get to our experiment. And I actually had some good luck with looting Hosea and actually taking him, so I wanted to find out if we could also loot him, but I wanted to see if we could save him. And I had partial luck with this. I was actually able to take Hosea across the roof and all the way to where the gang kind of goes in that window into that building where they kind of settle down before, you know, they leave. But you guys can just about see there's lots of Pinkertons out here. Luckily, we're on PC. You can originally do this on console, but you can't really spawn and use no clip like I am on these videos here with these PC Magic mod menus that we're using. That's kind of why the Pinkertons don't kill me as easy, because I've been having God mode on, and that kind of helps. But originally you wouldn't have that option to, because the Pinkertons would have killed you if you're on like normal console or anything like that. So here we are getting to our experiment. So you guys can see it says loot Hosea or pick him up. I wanted to find out what happens if we loot Hosea first. And it looks like Hosea had some interesting stuff like a gold wedding ring, some fine brandy. I didn't even know Hosea drank brandy, but I do know the gold wedding ring that they've had could have been between Bessie and Hosea's wife. As we know, Bessie passed away before the game started. So that was Bessie and Hosea's ring most likely. So that's pretty cool. We were able to find something. And then I wanted to do this. I wanted to find out what happens if I just save Hosea and take him with us to Guarma. Like, would he stay on Arthur's back, or would the game take him away from you? It turns out the game will let you carry Hosea as far as the rooftops, because that is kind of where you can't get him up there. So you could only get Hosea all the way up to those rooftops if you had like God mode or no clip glitch, where you could spawn yourself up there. That's why I was using a mod menu, because you can see right here, this gate, you're not going to be able to get Hosea over that unless you throw his body down. So what I did is I used no clip from a mod menu called Rage, as Red Dead Redemption has mods now. And then kind of like getting up this ladder was hard, so I had to go up the roof by using no clip, because you guys can see how hard it would be to do this on console, because you wouldn't be able to. You're not going to be able to use no clip and get yourself up here like you would on PC. So you can see I'm literally holding Hosea like up here as I'm robbing the bank. And it's actually pretty cool because Hosea is just constantly staying on Arthur's back, which kind of shows us that we are showing care for him. You know, we are trying to get him out of there. And I thought about what happens if I just run away with Hosea back to like Shady Belle. You automatically fail the mission, and it says the gang was left behind. So I didn't want to like lose Hosea's body, so I kind of threw him on at the top of the roof just to kind of leave him there. And once again, it's kind of like you're trying to save Hosea, which is kind of like the goal here, which I was coming very close to doing that until I kind of came over a problem that kind of got in my way for continuing moving Hosea any further. So as the other gang members actually come on the roof with Arthur, Arthur comes up with a plan as him and Lenny will scout the rooftops if you would cover us. And I don't really think Dutch was really covering Arthur and Lenny in this instance, because he was kind of looking the other direction when Lenny got killed. So I don't know if Dutch was intentionally trying to get them killed, because Arthur doubts Dutch during Chapter 4 a lot. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to pick up Hosea before I decided to help Lenny. And getting that, Hosea's body is actually still there, which is actually surprising. I thought maybe Rockstar Games would take it out of the game, but then I kind of got a little, you know, just see at these little areas you wouldn't be able to get Hosea over. Luckily, no clip is no problem here. And you guys can see this is kind of where Lenny dies too, as you guys probably already know. It's kind of unfortunate that Lenny dies, because Lenny was such a good character. And and get this, Hosea just like when Arthur tries to save Lenny or try to help him, Hosea is kind of like on Arthur's head doing like a little dance. It is so weird to see Rockstar Games do this. You guys can see Hosea is literally just sitting up here with his legs, having the time of his life. Oh my god, it's hysterical. I couldn't believe that would happen, and I thought maybe I wouldn't be able to get Hosea over here, but it's just so funny, Arthur just having Hosea in that position as he tries to get across the rooftops. I don't know why that made me laugh, but it is funny. So, like I said, here is kind of where we get to go, where Hosea, we're going to try to bring him to Guarma, and I thought I was actually having luck, you know, jumping off the rooftops was actually easier than I thought. Like, I thought I would maybe drop Hosea. No, actually, I can jump some of the rooftops, and this one was kind of the hardest one. I kind of had to drop Hosea's body because I was not getting Hosea out there on that rooftop. I guess I could have used no clip and just flash forward to the Dutch, but I was easily able to drop him down on the other side, and I was able to kind of pick him up again. I thought this was the easiest way. So in a way, we are saving Hosea from the Pinkertons, and I caught this kind of area where the bar goes, and Hosea accidentally fell off the roof, so that kind of ended the plan, which kind of made me upset because I was doing so good, and I knew if I probably would have went down there, I probably would have died or failed the mission because I wasn't keeping up with the gang. But I believe as soon as we probably got to this window here, I guarantee Hosea probably would have disappeared. So either way, that is kind of our experiment today. Can you save Hosea? Unfortunately, no, but you can loot him, which that was kind of the main experiment that I wanted to try in this video here. But anyway, guys, that is all the information I got for you guys on this video today. That is what happens when you loot and try to save Hosea in Red Dead Redemption 2. If you guys got any other experiments like mystery secrets that you want me to cover in Red Dead Redemption 2, this was actually discovered by Jason that wanted me to do this, so hope you guys enjoyed that idea. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. But like I said, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. Stay healthy and well, and I'll see you guys all later on the next video.